Nigeria's headline inflation rate increased for the sixth consecutive time to 22.79% in June 2023. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. This are the top 10 stories. At number 1, according to data released by the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria's headline inflation rate increased for the sixth consecutive time to 22.79% in June 2023. The inflation rate in Africa's largest economy reached a new 17-year high of 22.79% in June 2023 compared to 22.41% in the previous one. This represents an increase of 0.38% points. Compared to June 2022, the inflation rate was 4.9% points higher. The main contributor to the rising inflation rate was the cost of food and non-alcoholic beverages. At number 2, the Nigerian Army's 192 Battalion, operating in the 81 Division area, has successfully disrupted a global ammunition smuggling syndicate. General Nwachukwu, the Director of Army Public Relations, announced that troops found a truck carrying smuggled ammunition hidden within it during a stop-and-search operation in Ogun State's Yewa North local government area. The ammunition had been imported from Mali through the Idiroko international border and was intended to be delivered to Anambra State. The criminals were able to avoid multiple checkpoints on their way. At number 3, an orphanage home in Lagos State's Aguda area was completely destroyed by a fire resulting from a power surge. According to the Lagos State Emergency Management, a fire broke out in a building housing an orphanage due to power surge caused by an air conditioning unit. 7 children were rescued from the incident. 7 boys aged between 1 and 7 years old were promptly evacuated from the home. The management team of the home told LRT that they plan to temporarily move the children to the owner's house in order to take care of their well-being. At number 4, Senator Abubakar Kyari, the Deputy National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, has taken over as the party's National Working Committee following the resignation of Senator Abdullahi Adamu as the APC National Chairman. The Deputy National Organizing Secretary of the APC, Nze Duru, has confirmed Adamu's resignation, which was reportedly submitted to Senator Iyiola Omishore, the party's National Secretary. As per the party's constitution, Abubakar Kyari will temporarily serve as National Chairman. It is unclear whether Senator Iyiola Omishore has also resigned. At number 5, the police are currently investigating a murder that took place at Bar 38 nightclub in Lagos State. The alleged murderer is Trev Boy, the former artist signed by Davido. The incident occurred on Sunday night and the police have already started their investigation. The suspect fled the scene, leaving his car behind, which is now in possession of the police. More information is expected to be revealed as the investigation progresses, and authorities are actively gathering information to understand the situation better. At number 6, the trial of Adeyemi Ikuforiji, a former Speaker of the Lagos House of Assembly for money laundering, has been postponed until July 18th by a federal high court in Lagos. The trial was unable to proceed because the prosecutor was absent, but the defendants and their lawyers were present. The judge has set a new date for the trial to resume. Ikuforiji and his former personal assistants are facing charges from the EFCC and have pleaded not guilty. They were granted bail in 2012 when they were first charged. The EFCC has already presented its second witness for the prosecution. At number 7, the trial of Dr. Anuluwakbo Adepoju, a surgeon accused of avoiding investigation into a failed plastic surgery, has been delayed until October 24th. The Federal High Court in Lagos will use this time to review written arguments. Dr. Adepoju and a clinic, Med Contour Services Limited, are facing charges related to non-compliance with an investigation into complications after body surgery and failure to provide investigation documents. The trial is ongoing, with the defense arguing that there is insufficient evidence against the defendants. In April 2022, the defendant's plea of no case submission was dismissed by Justice Liman. At number 8, the Nigerian Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has officially announced the country's first case of anthrax. The Chief Veterinary Officer of Nigeria has reported that animals on a farm in Suleja, Niger State, are showing signs of anthrax. A team of professionals visited the farm and collected samples from the sick animals. Laboratory tests have confirmed that this is the first recorded case of anthrax in Nigeria in recent years. Anthrax is a bacterial disease that primarily affects livestock but can also infect animals who come in contact with infected animals or their products. At number 9, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority and the Nigerian Port Authority have teamed up to tackle environmental damage in Apapa and its surrounding areas. The cleanup operation involved various law enforcement agencies and started after the deadline for the removal of illegal structures and abandoned trailers had passed. During the week-long operation, unauthorized shanties, shops and garages were demolished and abandoned trailers were towed away. Finally, at number 10, President Bola Tinubu has returned to Nigeria after attending a meeting in Kenya. During the meeting, he emphasized the need for unity and economic success in Africa while rejecting the idea of competition for control. Tinubu called for the upholding of democracy and the rule of law and urged the United Nations to condemn military coups. He also highlighted the importance of democratic revitalization in African military institutions and states. Tinubu emphasized the need to discourage coups, especially in the light of the challenges posed by COVID-19 insecurity and climate change. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.